Ann was a resident of Sayville in the South Shore her entire life. She was a true pioneer for women in Suffolk County, Long Island, New York State, and the entire country. In 1924, Ann Mead was born in Sayville, New York. Ann lived in Sayville on Candee Avenue. Her parents were John and Ann Mead, children of English and Irish immigrants. John ran a successful plumbing business in Sayville. Ann was one of 6 siblings. She was an above-average student while she attended Sayville schools. At the end of 9th grade, a new high school opened in Patchogue, New York. The first Seton Hall opened in 1937 at the end of Ocean Avenue. In 1937, Ann entered Seton Hall and graduated in its first class in 1941. Ann went on to the College of New Rochelle from 1941 to 45 and took part in many college activities, including the Defense Council and the Athletic Association. She received a B.S. in psychology. In 1951, Ann Mead received her law degree from Fordham University Law School. After graduating from law school, Ann applied at 15 different law offices. Unfortunately, a woman lawyer wasn't something the legal profession embraced. They had no openings. Her first job was a law clerk, earning $15 a week. She lived at home and saved until she could open her own law office. She opened her office in 1954 and maintained private practices until 2005. Along the way, she involved herself in many community organizations: the Red Cross, Suffolk County Community Council, Mercy Haven, Long Island Cares, Suffolk County Legal Aid Society, a variety of women's business and professional groups. She also involved herself in local politics. In 1960, Ann Mead became the first woman deputy county executive of Suffolk County. In 1974, Ann Mead became the first woman district court judge in Suffolk County. In 1976, Ann Mead became the first woman chair of the state's Public Service Commission. In her role here, she became the state's consumer advocate, regulating public utilities for safety, price gouging, employee safeguards, and operational performance issues. She was, in the 70s, one of the first to demand utilities invest in alternative energy sources: wind, tide, solar, and renewable energy. Ann was active in the women's rights arena her whole life. She helped to set up the New York State Women's Bar Association. She helped to establish community health care clinics concentrating on women's health care, and helped set up clinics to establish mental health care and drug and alcohol assistance for women in need. Throughout her life, she was devoted to causes which supported women's rights. Her actions have helped advance those causes. Ann was the first inductee in the Suffolk County Women's Hall of Fame. She received the Ruth Shapiro Memorial Award and the New York State Bar Association Award honoring her work. Remember, we are the greatest country on earth. But also remember, in the women's rights arena, the good old days have yet to arrive.